Hey guys, okay, so today we are going to be doing the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation. I know, this is so exciting, right? I actually don't really care that much because I didn't like the first one to begin with. Okay, but maybe they will have redeemed themselves by putting out a dewy version. We'll see. I'm still kind of mad at Wet n Wild though because they discontinued the cushion foundation. Now the only thing that could redeem them in this situation is if this foundation was indeed the cushion foundation, but just in a jar. That would be so amazing. And then I would run out and buy like 3 of them because I had no clue that they were going to discontinue the other. Okay, it's still the spatula. And right off the bat, I can just say that this is not the same as the cushion because the cushion foundation was almost like a, is that a kitty cat? There's a kitty cat in my room. Oh, and ignore my yarn. I've got like a whole yarn thing going on right there. You guys, can I get a witness, you guys, about yarn? Like, once you start buying yarn, it's an addiction. And there's no getting out of it. I mean, there's no getting rid of this addiction because you don't really want to. Anyway, okay. So what was I saying? Oh, the cushion foundation was almost like, it was extremely thin and runny, like really thin, really thin. Yeah, beautiful foundation. Anyway, I'm so sad that they got rid of that. If you guys know of any like cushion foundations that are just as good as the Wet n Wild, you let me know in the comments, okay? Okay, so let's try and get this on. I don't have a sponge. In the past, I've tried to use sponge, like half sponge, half brush, but it's just too much trouble to like have to go, I know, right? First world problems. To go wet your sponge and then have it here. If anybody knows like a way that I can have a damp sponge without having to get up and go wet it, you put that in the comments. There's got to be some way, like if I could have like a water bottle or something on my vanity so that way, because I'm not gonna remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so you let me know in the comments if you can. Okay, so again, we have the spatula. This is the shade, and just for reference, I'm just gonna put this, I'm gonna put a little bit of this out on my hand, just a dab, and then I'm gonna get the original, which is occupying its place of shame in the back of my vanity drawer here. And I'm gonna put that right next to the, oh, so right off the bat, shade is much better for the new. This is the dewy version, and this is the, well, I don't know, actually, now that I say it. I'm telling you, this is probably gonna be a better shade. Dewy version, original. This is looking, I know like on my hand, it looks like it's almost like the perfect match. Ow, I have a cat. Oh, she jumped up on me and her claw caught my leg. Anyway, and she's gonna be knocking this whole thing around. Oh, she's so evil. You hear this? Do you hear what's going on here? Kitties are evil. They're total jerks. I do love them, but they are total jerks. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, this looks like it's on my hand. It looks like it's going to be the perfect shade, but honestly, my hand is indeed darker than my neck. So I think this is going to be a good shade. So we'll see. The consistency looks exactly the same. So I'm not sure what they did to make it dewy or to change the formula. So let's just we'll get rid of that for now. All right, so we'll go ahead and get this on. I'm gonna put this one away so I don't get it confused and accidentally lather myself up with the nasty one. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the spatula. I don't think I care. Okay, that's probably too much. We'll see. I feel like I'm kind of sitting in the dark today. All right, okay. It has a scent. Why? And honestly, it kind of smells young, like gum. It smells nice, like it smells like a perfume, which is silly. But it almost smells like a young perfume, like something my teenage daughter would wear. Okay, so far it's looking all right. Yeah, see like a ton of light, I mean a little bit of light reflection. Let me open my curtain a bit. So you guys, sorry for the non-professionalness. Oh, there we go. I can see a little bit better now. So yeah, I can see some light reflecting. Oh, this kitty. She's like, is that curtain? Did you just open that curtain for me, Mom? No, I did not. Evil, wicked cat. Okay, let's get an up close look. Give you guys kind of an up closer. It doesn't seem ridiculously like light reflective. Oh, but you know what? Like if you get it, okay, yeah, I can see it now. But I also have a really very moisturizing moisturizer on today, and it might be that coming through because it's pretty glowing. It makes my skin pretty glowy. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Maybe she's in the window now and she'll get over it. Those birds are calling her name. She ruins my video though. There's going to be trouble. There is going to be trouble. Okay. All right. So we'll just even out and then we'll just see what we've got. So even though it has a scent, it is not burning my eyes yet. But sometimes it takes a few minutes for that to for it to irritate my eyes enough for that to happen. So I am liking the shade. The shade seems good. It doesn't look too ashy, honestly. Let's read some claims. Hydrates and smooths complexion for a luminous finish, buildable coverage for normal to dry skin. Shake well before use. Okay. I think it's shaken well enough, but it's not stirred. Okay. Okay, this cat, I swear. Pardon me. Kitty, would you get out of here? Oh, there she goes. Okay. Okay, now you can kind of see the glow. Again, I apologize for this. Usually my, I mean, it's been probably about half an hour or so since I put that moisturizer on, but the moisture, there she is. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Ah, I wonder why people hate cats. I love them. Please don't come for me. It's just hard to know for sure if that's not my moisturizer coming through. I'm gonna give it to the foundation because it does say it is dewy and it's supposed to be dewy. So I'm gonna build it up a little bit around my eyes. I'm such a scatterbrain. My thoughts are all over the place. I don't know if I finished my thought about, and see, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Forget it, we'll start over. I'm gonna build this, oh, I was talking about it burning my eyes. So it's not burning my eyes yet, even with the scent. But I'll put that in the description, like I'll wear it for the rest of the day. I always wear my foundations for the day. And kind of get an idea of how they wear. Usually if I wear a foundation for a full day, I'm gonna know, even just for one day, if I'm gonna like it or not. It rarely changes. My skin doesn't change, and I'm 41, so a lot of my preferences haven't changed and probably won't change. You know, the whole old dog, new tricks kind of thing, that's me. So, all right, so I feel like, let me, it just say it's buildable, so I've got a couple of spots going on my nose. So I'm gonna try and build it up a little tiny bit on my nose. Let me get before we go, we're already up to about 10 minutes, which I hate. I usually like it to be a little bit shorter than this. But that kitty cat. I'm gonna get an up close look at my pores and like my problem areas real quick and give you guys a little bit of a quick rundown and then we'll be done. All right, so I don't think it builds up like ridiculously. It has, I would say, highlight, maybe maybe low, not, I mean, it's not, it's more like, if it's medium, it's medium. It's not any higher than medium. And then but I don't think people would consider this really that light of coverage. But I mean, you can see, you guys saw like all my spots are still showing through. It did tone down a lot of my darkness around my eyes. it seems a little bit light reflective, so okay. Just gonna take a look at my pores. And you guys see, looks pretty good around my pores and my problem areas right around here. My skin, I'm 41, so my skin is a little bit crepey. I mean, there's just no getting around it. I moisturize, I exfoliate, I do everything you're supposed to do. And there is no magic jar, ladies, that's gonna make you look younger. Your skin is going to age. That's just the way of the world. So, but saying that, it doesn't look terrible, and I think the shade is pretty good. Pretty good. And I like the undertone of this one better than the other, which had a beige pink kind of undertone. I don't know why I just did that, but anyway, it's beige pink, neutral type undertone. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so that's it. I will wear it for the rest of the day. I will update my thoughts in the description. I have oily skin is usually my problem. I do have some dry patches though, so we'll kind of get a combination skin test out of this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.